Hello guys, my name is Daniel, and today's video we have this fish tank right here, and we're gonna add perch, rudd, and 2 koi fish into this tank. So the thing I'm gonna do now is gonna add the sand, which is here. While adding the sand finishing, then we have to connect this pump and we'll add the fish in. So there's 2 koi fish, 6 perch, and 1 rudd. Let's get started. I get a handful every time. I did wash this in the river. This is river sand. So I did wash this, but it might still be a little murky and stuff, so the pump will clean that. So let's add the first part in. Yes, still a little muddy. I finished putting the sand in, and this is the wood I'm going to be using. I just found this big wood, and I'll put this straight in the tank. I roll up my sleeves, and I'll also put. This wood is still floating; it's not waterlogged yet. I still have a rock here, which will lock it down in place. Alright, so I'll put it in the water, put it in the place I want it to have, and I'll put this rock straight on top of it. Just like so. Hopefully that will be locked in place. Alright, and there's a little piece sticking out, which that looks a little cool. And there's a wood stock. So as you guys can see, the tank is now all cleared up, beautiful as ever, and the filter is running. So here is the filter FX6 from Fluval. It's doing pretty good, and it's clearing the tank very nicely. I got the fish I want to add into this tank right here. So we got 2 koi carps, there is a bunch of perch, there is a trout in there, and a stone loach. I got some snails in there as well. So we're gonna add them in. Okay. So first up is the great pond snail. These are the most common snails, well, water snails to be found in Ireland. We're gonna add the first guy in. Off you go. Alright, so the next fish we're gonna add in is the stone loach. It is now, it does look like a small catfish. It is not any close relative to catfish. It's very slimy. So that's a no, I meant stone loach. Okay, I'll add it in. Off it goes. Straight to the bottom. Alright, I'm gonna add the perch, as it is the most common out of all these fish. So here's one. Beautiful. So these perch usually stay in a group where they are all in the same size. I do have one small baby, so I had to look close at it so it doesn't get bullied, but I think it's doing pretty good. So here's another perch. This guy in. Here's another one. Okay, we got the last perch, and it's the smallest guy, as you can see. So I have to have an eye out on this guy. Up it goes. For the koi fish, now I have to have a net for this. The koi fish will flop a lot, and I do not want it to be on the ground. So let's get the red one. So there's a red one, and all the perch are grouped up here. And you can see just barely the stone loach right there. And I'm gonna get the golden one now. Here it is. There it goes. And we have 3 more fish here. And these are brown trout. So let's get the smallest out of them, which is right here. Sure. So that's a brown trout. I'll put it in. Now it's the smallest out of them. Here's one. They are a little pale right now since they were in a white bucket. And here is the last fish and the last trout. Okay, let's get this guy in. All the perch, the koi, the stone loach there, all in this one tank. We are gonna add more fish, so stay tuned for any other videos. I'll live happily in here, and I'll give you some underwater shots as well. So if you guys are wondering where the rod go, the rod is having some difficulties. It is not surviving as it should be, so I'm leaving the clip out. It is a little wonky, and so hopefully it does better. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next.